This news will be disheartening to fans of Live with Kelly and Ryan, which is now Live with Kelly and Mark. Regular viewers are aware that viewers get to know a regular cast of people who work behind the scenes. One such individual is Michael Gelman, who is more commonly known as just Gelman. Another cast member, Richard Quinn, also known as Tommy Pig, was disclosed to have died. To see out what transpired and how he helped Live over the years, keep reading. Beyond Live with Kelly and Ryan, Tony Pig's career continues early in the 1970s. Tony Pig started appearing on television. He eventually took over as host of Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, and even after Kathy Lee left, he continued to announce the program. He continued by introducing her to a number of co-hosts throughout the years, including Regis and Kelly and Live with Kelly. During the commercial break, viewers would hear his voice announcing the following guests. At the start of each episode, he would also introduce Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa before announcing the guests. Between 2014 and 2019, when he departed the show, he announced an incredible 595 episodes, according to his IMDb site. However, Pig's career doesn't end there. The announcer began working as a broadcaster in the 1970s. Tony Pig attended the launch of the radio station WPLJ in the 1970s. He presented one of the station's radio broadcasts and conducted air checks. Pig's efforts at WPLJ made him a household name. It was a popular rock station in its heyday, but in 2019 it was sold and changed its name to Contemporary Christian. What caused Tommy Pig's retirement? Tommy Pig died at the age of 85, which was regrettably verified. On social media, his wife posted the details and referred to him as her soulmate. What has come to light regarding his passing is as follows. On April 27, 2024, Pig's wife, Lucinda Scala Quinn, honored the late commentator on Instagram. His reason of death is still unknown. However, he died the day before. However, it is thought that Tony Pig's illness was the reason he first stopped announcing on Live in 2019. Ryan Seacrest first took over the live announcing duties, informing viewers and audience members that he was ill. Fans started wondering when Tony Pig would return after Ryan filled in for over a month. He didn't. The adored announcer's privacy was respected despite fans asking him where he was on social media. There were no updates or news on Pig. There was no news regarding Tony's status other than an update posted on Lucinda's Instagram on June 21, 2019. It was evident that the couple was still in love as they celebrated their 33rd anniversary in 2019. Although Tony Pig's cause of death and the reasons behind his retirement from Live are unknown, his wife and innumerable admirers will mourn him dearly. It was a somber morning in the world of daytime television as Live with Kelly and Ryan fans awoke to heartbreaking news. A beloved figure associated with the long-running talk show had passed away. The Live is known for its bright smiles, banter, and morning energy. This time the studio lights seemed a little dimmer. For hosts Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest, the loss wasn't just professional, it was deeply personal. The show, which has carried generations of viewers through coffee cups and commutes, has seen its share of laughter and tears over the years. But this time, the grief felt collective. Viewers, crew members, and longtime fans alike took to social media, flooding timelines with condolences, memories, and words of appreciation for the person who had, quietly but profoundly, helped shape Live's heart. A familiar face behind the scenes. The person in question wasn't necessarily a celebrity in the traditional sense. They weren't front and center on camera, trading witty remarks or hosting celebrity guests. Instead, they were one of those rare souls who worked behind the scenes, the kind who made sure everything and everyone on set shone. For years, they have been part of the heartbeat of Live with Kelly and Ryan, serving as a longtime producer, crew member, and friend. Known for their kindness, calm energy, and ability to turn chaos into magic, they became something of a legend within the studio walls. When things went wrong, they had the uncanny ability to make everyone laugh, even Kelly, who has admitted many times that she's a perfectionist. When the sad news broke, both Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest shared emotional tributes on social media and during the show. Kelly's heartfelt words. Kelly Ripa, always eloquent when it comes to matters of the heart, took a deep breath as she opened that morning's episode. Her voice cracked slightly as she began. Before we start today, we need to take a moment to acknowledge someone who meant the world to us here at Live. The studio audience, usually buzzing with laughter and applause, fell into a deep hush. Kelly went on to speak about the person's warmth, humor, and dedication. They were the kind of person who made coming to work feel like coming home, she said. Every joke, every segment, every last-minute change, they were there, holding us together. She smiled softly as she recalled a particular moment. There was this one Halloween episode years ago when my costume completely fell apart seconds before going live, and they somehow found duct tape, pins, and magic to make it work. That's who they were, the person who could fix anything and fix it with love. Ryan's emotional tribute. Ryan Seacrest, known for his composure and professionalism, had difficulty keeping his emotions in check. It's hard to describe what it feels like to lose someone who is part of your everyday life, he said, his voice trembling. We come in every morning, we laugh, we plan, we dream. And this person, they were always calm in the storm. Always smiling, always ready with an idea or a joke when the rest of us were falling apart. Ryan paused for a long moment before adding, we didn't just work together, we grew together. And we'll carry that spirit with us every single day. The show then aired a short tribute video, a montage of moments that captured the person's impact. Laughter behind the cameras. A quiet thumbs up after a flawless segment. A candid shot of them hugging Kelly after a particularly long taping. Set to gentle piano music, the montage left many in tears. Fans share their grief. Almost immediately after the segment aired, the internet lit up with memories and condolences. Loyal viewers who had followed Live with Kelly and Ryan for years expressed how much this person's unseen work had influenced their mornings. Even though I never saw them on screen, I could feel their presence in every episode. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, you could tell the show had a special kind of warmth, and now I know where it came from. Another longtime fan posted, I've watched Live since the Regis days. What makes it so special is that it's like a family, on camera and behind the camera. Today, that family lost someone who clearly made it all work. Others shared old clips, freeze-framing moments when this person's voice could be faintly heard from off-camera, or when Kelly or Ryan mentioned them with affection during casual banter. Those little Easter eggs suddenly meant much more. A legacy of kindness. What struck people most wasn't just the loss, but the legacy left behind. In an industry often defined by fast-paced schedules and high-pressure production, this person had been a rare constant, a grounding force. Coworkers described them as the glue, the quiet hero, and the laughter in between takes. Even guest celebrities reportedly adored them. Actor and frequent guest Jimmy Fallon posted, they were one of those people who made you feel like you'd known them forever. Every time I came on Live, they were the first to say hi and the last to say goodbye. Kelly and Ryan made it clear that they wanted to honor their friend's memory not with sadness, but with celebration. They would hate for us to mope, Kelly said through tears. So tomorrow, we're dedicating the show to laughter, their favorite thing. The morning show family. It's not the first time Live has faced loss. Over its decades-long history, the show has mourned camera operators, stylists, and even beloved audience regulars. But each time, it reminds fans that television, at its best, is more than entertainment, it's community. What makes Live with Kelly and Ryan resonate so deeply is the sense of authenticity that flows through every moment. It's not just about interviews or cooking demos. It's about human connection, the kind that continues even when the cameras stop rolling. This loss, as painful as it was, became another testament to that truth, carrying the light forward. At the end of the tribute episode, Kelly looked into the camera, eyes glistening but determined. "To our dear friend," she said softly, "thank you for everything you gave us, your humor, your patience, your magic. We love you, we miss you, and we'll keep your spirit alive every day on this set." Ryan placed a comforting hand on her shoulder, and the two shared a quiet moment. The audience rose to their feet, clapping, not out of excitement, but out of love and respect. The show then faded to black, with one final image on the screen, a smiling photo of the late crew member, framed by the words, "Forever part of our family."